Okay, folks, I'm up in Amish Country. I believe this is it's either Holmes or Wayne County. There's a gent on his horse. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. Just came back from Lehman's. I pronounce it wrong. It's like Lehman Brothers or Lehman Brothers. I was going to try to get some footage in there. It just didn't happen. I got there, and there's so much stuff to look at, and I was looking for a present for somebody. Unfortunately, no luck on getting a present, book-wise. Did get some olive oil lamps. Let's see, my cool sifting stove or shovel. I don't know what else I was trying to get. I think those were hand balm, which I get anywhere almost, but not the unscented kind. Gotta be careful here. You got a mixture of demented hillbillies that like to drive way too fast, and then Amish people who have buggies that drive extremely slow. So welcome to what is a mixture of based off of what one of the parks officials one time. He worked for, he was like a ranger or maintenance guy or something from one of the parks I talked to. I think it was 2 years ago. And he talked about there's a highway that divides this area, and it's well, I don't know if it's a highway or state highway. 83 is the route. And he says on one side you got all the Amish, and on the other side you have all the demented hillbillies, basically. And there's the Yoder, which is the Amish, and then there's some name for all the, I guess, all the demented hillbillies. There's some wash being hung out to dry, actually, off to my right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of risking it here. You gotta be careful because these freaking hillbillies will just basically almost run you off the road. It's one of the few things that are demented here. Well, I'm gonna shut this puppy off. This is my first footage up in Amish Country ever. Actually, well, no, maybe I got some with my old camera. I'm not sure. You're going to see some Amish right there. I'm trying to figure out where exactly on my highway map here. I got this great map. You always want to get it when you come up here. It's the Ohio map of Ohio's Amish highways and byways. It's a must. It costs you $4. And if you're going to be driving through Amish country, it's a beauty to have. As long as nobody comes behind me, I'm doing pretty good. And these morons realize I'm trying to figure out where I'm at on the map. And I'm not going to be going anytime soon. Let's see. When you take the back roads from the Lehman store, it's a little confusing. I could do it easier. I should have took a different route. But who said I ever do anything easy? I'm a bit like my father, I suppose, in that sense. Okay, I'm going to click this puppy off again. Okay, I'm driving through good old Amish country already. Not lost because I got a map. I'm a mapaholic. But I'm below where I was supposed to be. I do it every time, I think. I never read these maps right on the Amish back roads, but it's not bad because you're going to be going through the Amish areas, you know, staying on the main routes. You don't go through them as much, you don't see them as much. Like tomorrow will be a better day if you're driving around seeing them and that. But I always try to go to Lehman Brothers since it is a tourist attraction, and when you're trying to shop, the tourists can drive you insane. It's like working out where I work. It's a nice sunny day. It actually, I'm nice and warm. I got my neck warmer on. You got some snow still up here. It's nice, actually. It's just a beautiful area. You're gonna have lots of horse crap. I'd be throwing that stuff in my compost bin for nitrogen. It's so beautiful, so quiet up here. I'm gonna shut this puppy off so I can figure out what road I'm coming up to and I'm trying to get to Shreve by back roads. I could have took a different, easier road. I never do. It's no fun. Easy's not always fun. Okay, folks, here's another thing. Amish people ride bikes and they walk. They aren't always in a carriage. It's like a misnomer. People think that's, well, come on, kid and ladies. Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do is run over some Amish folks. That's the last thing I need on the Amish car channel. That might get it shut down. Oh, lordy. But yeah, it's actually nice and warm. I got my neck warmer on. I'm actually hot. I keep rolling down the window, give you this nice, clean country air. It's one reason I love coming up here. It's nice and clean. Get away from the big city. Not that Cincinnati's that big of a city, and not that I really live that near it, but it's different than out here. I believe I'm on the right route now. I'm going by Mount Hope. That's always nice. You always just hope. See, it's 35, and a lot of people don't realize that, and they drive insane. As you see, I'm coming up on a buggy here. And the markers are a reflective device, so you can see them at night. Not all of them have that, but I think if they're, I don't want to say smart, but they think about it, it's one of the better things to have for their safety. So I have reflectors. When you drive by, you actually want to go slow. Of course, I got one of the local rejects behind me wanting to go as fast as they possibly can. Oh yeah, one thing they love to drive up here are trucks and SUVs. I have a theory based on people with SUVs and trucks. Usually they're some of the dumber people on the planet. People are like, that's not fair. Yeah, they usually drive too fast and too aggressive. That usually is a hallmark sign of somebody that's not very bright. As once again my saying of you have to have some type of intelligence or IQ or common sense to have manners. Sorry, that's what I believe, and that's a story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna pop this down again. And okay, people, I'm in the Killbuck Marsh. This is partially what you're gonna start. I'll see. I guess it's probably going to be a decent amount of water this year. I had kind of feared that, but I mean, not that I'm not ready for it. Let me pull off to the side here. I'm trying to adjust my camera, the mount. It's got, you know, things that could be better about it, things that could be worse about it. Okay, I'm going to pause it.